Hi everybody, it's Kathy, your Sipology consultant and your tea leaf reader.
And I'm Judy with Dish with Judy, and I'm also a Pampered Chef consultant. And we are here with the tasting table. And today we have a special guest. We have a guest. I know. So we did our first episode 2 weeks ago, and we're going to be doing this every 2 weeks with Kathy sometimes and with other guests other times. So we have today with us Heather McRae. So Heather, come and say hi. She will be actually helping us taste.
I have the hardest job of all, tasting all the delicious food.
Yes, so thank you for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
Yeah, have a seat and we'll call you back up when we're ready to serve.
Yay.
So today's theme, what is today's theme?
Today's theme
Yumminess.
is hot chocolate and a sweet table.
Yes, so a sweet table is kind of like a charcuterie. So we did charcuterie last week, which was savory. This week it's going to be sweet. So it's like foods that we are pairing with a hot chocolate beverage, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, with hot chocolate, we can also do fun things like add liqueurs and make it a little more adult for you. Yeah, so anyways, so what we'll do is we'll start with, you could tell us about your Sipology product, which is the chocolate, hot chocolate.
So Sipology has a number of different hot chocolate mixes. This one that I have in my hand now is what we just call the real deal hot chocolate. So it doesn't have any other flavorings, but there's no milk ingredients in here. So the lovely thing is that if you have an allergy to milk or a sensitivity, you can still use this product. You add your milk substitute, or you know, if you like a heavy whole milk or you like a skim milk. Anyway, this can satisfy anybody that would like to have a hot chocolate, and you can make it your way. So we're going to show you how you can pretty it up and make some other stuff.
Yeah, so when you have your friends and family over, now that we're allowed to do that, we want to show you some of these fun toppings that you can add to your hot chocolate. And I mean, it's almost like a little buffet, you know, kind of like it's a sweet table as well, because we also have not only toppings, but there's little things to taste as well. So for example, now I made this last night, but this here
smells so delicious.
Is the it's a new product from Pampered Chef. It's the apple spice beer bread. Now I didn't use beer. You can, but it says you can also use sparkling water. So that's what I did, and I chopped some apple bits into the bread as well. So I think that would be really nice. And I was kind of Googling about other food pairings, and it's kind of funny, but one of the articles I came across was, because hot chocolate is so sweet, I naturally thought we would pair it with sweet things, but this article said, try something like popcorn.
Something salty.
Something salty. And so another product that Pampered Chef just launched is their popcorn seasonings. Now they do have one called warm French toast, which I don't have, so I haven't tried it yet. But the one I did try was the ranch seasoning. So anyways, we'll have to see how that goes with our hot chocolate. But other things we have here. So Kathy, you were smashing up all kinds of things there.
Yes, so we have cookies. So these are Oreo cookies here, and I don't know how well they're showing up on. We've got some shaved chocolates. We've got some candy cane crushed as well.
Yeah, she was here banging away at all these different things here.
We got a little bit of Smarties too that got crushed as well that we might use.
And this is all stuff that we would throw on top of the whipped cream, right?
Right. And of course we have some sprinkles too, because we need to make sure that
it looks pretty.
And then you have these sticks.
Yeah, so I was in the Chinese grocery store, Oceans, and I came across this, it's right here.
They're delicious. I got to try one.
So they're like little cookie sticks, I guess. So you can always like show the mug there with
Yeah,
so you could stick it in the hot chocolate. Also, what I did was I also made
biscotti only different,
yeah. Oh, well, actually, these are like biscottis. These are like cranberry, they're just crushed a bit, but cranberry almond biscottis that are sliced up. And then what I did was I made donut holes. So yeah, so what I did was I did cinnamon rolled donut holes, and then I also put like a marshmallow, and I put a this is a sesame ball from, I guess, the Chinese grocery stores, and again you can just stick that into your mug. You can do that too. The other donut hole I made was I rolled it in, so that was rolled in cinnamon sugar. This one has kind of an icing thing on it, and then I sprinkled colorful little sprinkles on it as well. So again, these are things you can put in your mug to make it really pretty for people. So, and then we have Kit Kats that you could stick in here as well, you know, Kit Kat. And what else? Oh, Pocky. I don't know if you guys know what Pockies are.
Those are so awesome.
It's another Asian kind of thing that, as kids, we loved them. I don't know if you could see it very well.
They're like chocolate cookies, aren't they?
Yeah, dipped in chocolate. Yeah. So again, you could stick it into your mug, you know, stir it around or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, so that's our sweet table, and
now you're going to make us a pudding.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so the reason why
about this pudding.
The reason, yeah, I had a neighbor who's actually vegan, and she told me about this very simple recipe. And since we were kind of doing a chocolate theme, yeah, so she told me to use my blender, and so I have the Pampered Chef blender here, which is really awesome. And just to let you know, November and December, if you host a party, you get 1 to 2 items off at 60%. So either a set or one item, you know. So anyway, so I'm going to show you this very quick and easy recipe. So what I do is I went to the grocery store and I picked up tofu. So this is about, I would say, I can't remember now. I think usually I use about 12 to 16 ounces. So now most recipes that I find online says to use soft tofu, like silken tofu. I've never tried silken. I have tried soft, so this is actually a soft. Now last week I was experimenting and I used a medium firm tofu. I personally liked it better. It was firm enough that it was almost like ice cream. But my husband actually prefers it kind of more, like it's still creamy, but just more softer. So I found that by doing it this way, so I'm just draining the water out of here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this whole thing, this whole block in here.
And you said that's you think it's about 12 ounces then?
It says it was like 360. No, I don't. You know, I have to look it up. Yeah. But it's usually about like you just buy them in a block. Like it's always in a block anyways. So
one block for this recipe.
So what I'm going to do is then I take like a cup of chocolate chips and I melt it.
Yum.
Melt it in the microwave.
I love where this is going.
Yeah. So about a cup, and then I'm going to put just a little milk in there just because it sort of helps when you put it in the microwave. So I put usually I use almond milk, but I have oat milk this time. So
thank you for that.
So I'm going to put a little bit of oat milk in here. And then I'm going to take it to the microwave and let it microwave for about...
I'm just going to put this back.
Okay, thanks. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you. When I made the donut holes, I made it in this Pampered Chef donut hole pan and using the scoop, and it comes out so amazing. So I forgot to show you this, but anyway.
Sounds good to have the right tools in your kitchen. So when you have the right tools, it just makes everything a lot easier.
And that's what I find with Pampered Chef. It just makes all my meal prepping and baking so much easier. So I'm going to put this on.
So Judy's putting it on for about 2 minutes. And she's gonna let
but I'm going to watch it just to make sure.
Just let that melt. And then she's going to add it to the tofu, and now you're getting vanilla, right?
Yes, so I'm also going to do this. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to put a tablespoon of peanut butter. I've just been reading different recipes, and some of them are saying to do that, and others say not to. And I did it last time, and it was pretty good. So just a spoonful of peanut butter.
That sounds delicious.
A little bit of protein in there.
Yeah, but you don't have to. been experimenting long enough to know if there is a big difference. So I'm just gonna throw like a dollop of peanut butter. Okay. It's of course really sticky and gooey. Okay. And then I'm gonna add vanilla.
All right.
Now, Pampered Chef just launched their new Madagascar vanilla, which is supposed to be like one of the best ever. Cause
Yeah, if anybody knows anything about vanilla, that's where you want to get your premium vanilla.
Yeah.
Comes from Madagascar.
But I haven't got it yet because everything's so new. I do have my own Madagascar vanilla that I made. Actually, I won this, and it was like, again, Madagascar vanilla beans, and then I had to put it in this bottle, fill it up with vodka, let it sit for like 2 months, and it's a company called Vanilla and Spice, and it's really like when I smell it, it smells
it's wonderful.
yeah,
Right.
it smells like vanilla, but it tastes like alcohol to me. So I don't know.
Which might not be a bad thing for everyone. But it's definitely going to add to the pudding that we're making. A nice vanilla with
So 2 minutes
chocolate.
was way too long because it really bubbled, almost bubbled over. So luckily I was using the bigger.
There we go.
Bigger.
So again, it depends on your individual microwave, right? So everybody has a different microwave and different temperatures, and as most of you know, this is a fairly new kitchen for Judy.
Yes.
So, so she's
Very
still
new.
learning her.
I'm still learning to use my stove and everything. So
Yeah. So looks like it's almost melted. I don't know.
So anyway, so as I was saying, you can use this vanilla, or I actually put almond vanilla extract for the one I just made.
That would be nice too.
Yeah, so that's nice too. But today I'm going to try just with the Madagascar one. So I would put at least more than a teaspoon. I would say
As much vodka as possible.
okay.
Okay. We don't want to overwhelm the flavor either.
Yeah.
I know you have to follow the baking rules. I understand. I just got excited when you said vodka.
That's funny. As much vodka as possible. Okay. So did I get everything in there? Now, just gotta make sure I did this right. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a look here.
Just
Soy milk, peanut butter. Yeah. Okay.
looks like we're good to go.
I think so. Now, I also have seen different recipes where they've added a banana in there. I mean, I have lots of bananas, but I haven't tried it yet with the bananas. Other people like coffee, so they put like maybe some a
A
spoon
mocha
of
flavor.
mocha. Yeah. Should I do that? Should I add
Yes.
a spoon? Okay, I'll add some coffee.
We
please.
got
It's my
one,
cheat day. I'm going for it.
we got one coffee lover and one coffee hater, so you're
That's
all
right.
Oh, that's right. You're a tea. I forgot. She's with Steak Tea or Sipology. So,
right?
are you okay if I do that?
Whatever.
But you
I'll
can
taste it.
you can taste the one I made yesterday because
There
that
we
one
go.
doesn't have coffee. Okay, so we'll just add, I don't know, just a spoonful. I don't think it needs a lot.
It's just, yeah.
Okay, so
There we go.
and
A
then
little bit of more flavor in there.
I'm gonna add this chocolate in there now because
Did it melt in there?
no, it didn't actually. It bubbled up and everything, but it didn't really melt right down. But I think it's okay once I put it in here. My husband's been using this blender and making smoothies, and it's crazy. It only takes like a minute, and it's so powerful. So this is a cooking blender as well. So I'm going to be doing an episode in the next coming weeks, and it's going to be with Christine Hull, and we're going to actually make soup. We're
That's
making
Great.
yeah. So
in this blender.
in this blender because it actually cooks as well.
Oh, that's
yes.
amazing.
So in the old days, I used to make my soup on the stove, and I take like an immersion blender and I like pulverize it up. So I make a really good, if I do say so myself, sweet potato carrot.
Everything you make is good, I can verify.
Oh, thank you. So anyway, so I'm gonna pour this
That's
chocolate.
cool.
I'm gonna pour chocolate in here now.
Yep.
Okay. And believe me, this, like, I know it's tofu and some of you might go, ugh, you know.
No, it's
But
going to be great.
for people who are lactose intolerant, like there's no dairy product in this.
Yes.
And my neighbor told me about it, and ever since I made it, I've loved it. And even like my husband and my son, we've been like just gobbling this up. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm gonna put the lid on. This is so easy to use too. So I'm gonna just put this lid on. Okay, I can
has a locking mechanism.
Yeah,
so.
and it won't turn on unless it's locked into place. How about I plug it in first? Because I just,
There you go.
where's the light? Okay, let me plug this in.
That
first.
was a safety issue. We weren't going to plug it in yet.
That's right.
Okay,
Ah, there you
it
go.
goes.
That's better.
Oh, that's cool.
So now what I do is, I hope I put everything in that I was supposed to put in.
You did.
I think. Okay, so now you take this dial and you turn it. So there's different things here. For example, there is a smoothie setting. There is a alternate milk setting, which means you can actually put like nuts, like almonds or cashew, and it will make cashew milk or almond milk.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's so powerful. And then of course there's a soup setting. There's a heated puree setting, a sauce setting, and there's also a self-cleaning setting, which I'll have to show you later because my husband goes, this is the best thing ever, because after he does the smoothies, because you know how it's got a very sharp blade at the bottom, you don't have to put your hand in there to try to clean it because it will clean. Well, I'll show you after.
Every woman needs one of those. That's amazing.
So I'm going to just put it on the smoothie setting, and really the smoothie setting is only a minute. So then after I dial it and it lights up on smoothie, I just hit it, and it actually says a minute, and then it's going to count down. Yeah. So you have, I know this is loud though.
Yeah.
So you've got the milk on there right now, right?
Yes. So the milk is getting warm. Oh, it's warm. I'm just leaving it on here.
Okay.
We're ready.
Okay, just a couple more seconds.
15 more seconds.
Yeah, well, actually, we don't have to go all the way there. I think it's probably good. So I'm going to just cancel it. So you can just cancel it if you think it's good. And then, so once it's canceled, you just put your finger here and lift it up, and it comes off. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Amazing.
turn this, and it comes off. Okay. And there you have it. It's like that. Let me get a spatula.
So this now needs to cool though.
It's not heated.
No, but I thought you said that it set better if it was.
Oh yeah, so after I pour it into little glasses for the pudding, then I'm gonna put it in the fridge for at least an hour to set. But I did make some yesterday, so we'll
we
try
can try those.
Yeah. So, you know, I can put it in like little glasses like this. So let me just get a here, just do this. So for example, look at how nice and smooth this looks.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
incredible.
So it's a little bit on the watery side right now, but if you were to put it in the fridge, I'll show you in a minute what it looks like after.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yeah, oh, I'm losing some.
Beautiful.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put these in the fridge, and they will harden. But I will show, not harden. It's actually just more
Setting.
like
Yeah,
more
yeah,
set.
yeah.
So I'm going to take one out to show you. So this one's one I did yesterday.
See how
And
pretty
beautiful.
that looks in there?
Yeah.
So now we can decorate this as well. We've got our sweet table here. So
Yes.
we could add, you know, sprinkles or candy cane or...
Right. So I'm just going to show you this. So yesterday, now even though I used the softer tofu yesterday, I think the one I made last week with the firmer one was probably better for a pie, but I thought I'll try it anyway.
Oh, it
So
looks wonderful.
So I poured into
Beautiful.
a graham crust, and then what we can do is you can decorate it with, you know, you could put more chocolate chips on it or something. So Kathy was kind enough to crush more Oreos, so we actually could put Oreos on top.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, and then we could take the whipped cream
Mm-hmm.
or even the chocolate sauce that I
Oh,
have here.
oh.
Okay, so then we can take the chocolate sauce. Okay, sure.
Wanna do a little-
Well, I was going to do the whipped cream first, and then we'll do
Oh,
the
there we
chocolate
go.
sauce.
Yes, yes.
So now you don't have to, let me just see here. You could just do the edges.
Oh, look at pretty, yes.
Beautiful. Okay, like that. And then we can even take this chocolate sauce and we could do a drizzle on top, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have nuts, if you want to do nuts.
Beautiful.
There you go. Non-dairy.
So this is your non-dairy pie.
I cannot wait to eat that. That's
Heather's really
glorious.
happy she's here today.
Yeah,
I think the right day to come.
You can even put some of the crushed, I guess the crushed
Candy cane.
candy canes
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
so we can do that even for the little cups too. So if everybody has individual cups.
We can get started on the hot chocolate as well.
Yeah. So actually,
So for me, the trick to So for me, the trick to actually making a hot chocolate that's blended is to add just a little bit of water or milk with the powder. So if we take the powder, and this one is just our plain one, we do have a raspberry one, which is a new flavor for us, a strawberry, as well as a peppermint.
oh,
Wow.
So
okay. So it's already flavored hot cocoa, right?
hot cocoa, yeah. So if we take our tablespoon of powder, and I'm just going to add it to the two here. Oops. And then if we add a tiny bit of milk, it makes it so much easier. Do you have a spoon here?
Yeah.
So we have both the oat milk and
Do you want a
and a 2%.
big spoon or something?
This is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit to this, just enough to get it wet and to create a paste. And then we'll turn this off so we don't. And this then makes it a little bit easier to stir. I don't know how many, if other people have done this where you make a hot chocolate and you're stirring and you're stirring and you're stirring and it still gets lumps. So if you use a lot less liquid, it becomes easier. So like this is really nice and creamy now. I don't know how well that's showing up, but this makes it a lot easier. And again, another key to making a good hot chocolate is to look at the measurements. So this is 1 tablespoon and it's 275 milliliters of your milk or milk substitute. If you add too much, then you're not going to get the flavor. Or if you have a bigger mug, that's why I chose a smaller mug today, then you need to add more hot chocolate mix to your mix too.
And another tip is you can take your mug before you put anything in it, and just you can drizzle some like caramel or chocolate, and you can dip your rim around it, and then you can add like, I don't know, sprinkles around it too, so that you have a rim of
That's so cool.
candy.
Like a margarita, except
Or,
with hot
yeah,
chocolate.
kind of like a margarita, you're right. So you can do that as well, and just decorate your mug, you know, for your guests.
So again, if I don't know how well that shows on the camera, but this does not have those lumps and bumps, and there's just a little bit that's not mixed here kind of on the side, but that was definitely a lot easier to mix than if we had just dumped the whole amount of milk or milk substitute, because this is the oat milk. This is the one that Heather's going to get.
Yes. So,
so she gets to decorate this when she can come up with.
So while you're doing that, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna mention, this is one of the best things from Pampered Chef. It is a cake tester, but as well, it's on the other side, it helps to lift your baked goods out of the pan, you know, your brownies or breads and all that, and it just comes out so easily. I love it. And of course I'm going to use my coated knives, which I love. So I'm going to start slicing some of these apple spice bread.
And I'm starting on the second one. So this is actually a 1% milk that I'm using in this one. And I didn't add too much milk. I'm just going to stir that first, and then we can decorate too.
And just to mention too, the apple spice beer bread, which is new to Pampered Chef, they have a few specials going on right now, like holiday baking sets. So for example, you can get the apple spice beer bread with the brownie pan and a holiday scraper, which is like a spatula, as a gift set for a lower price than if you were to buy it all separately. There's also their caramel latte bread. It was so delicious. I tried that already, and again, that one is being paired with the loaf pan. So like a loaf pan, but it's a stoneware one. I have it somewhere, I just couldn't find it, so I had to use a different one. But anyways, but the stone loaf pan is amazing. It really heats your food very evenly, and so there's a couple sets like that. Then the other thing that I really wanted to mention was they have this holiday dinner set, which is like 4 packages of seasonings with, it comes with 6 recipes and the holiday spatula. So again, it's like, one's like this. So you'll get like 4 of these different types of, this one says thyme and onion, then there's like Dijon mustard and savory maple. So it'll come in a box. It's like a gift box that you can actually gift to your friends. So that's kind of cool too. Okay, so we are ready to come to the tasting table.
Yeah,
so,
I was just going to mention the special that we do have on hot chocolate. So
yes.
If someone is looking to get the hot chocolate and to create their own sweet table, Sipology has a wonderful customer special. So this mug, this holiday mug, comes with a cinnamon hot chocolate, a real deal hot chocolate, and a peppermint hot chocolate. And it also comes in this wonderful bag. So you have the burlap bag, so this could make a very good or very nice gift. Everything fits in here. This comes in its own container too, or box. There we go. The word went. As well as you've got a gift tag on it. So so if you're looking for a nice gift for someone, this one is only $21.15. As long as you spend $65, you can order this special for that $21.15. So that's a lovely special. If anyone's interested, you can always let me know.
Yeah. So I guess some of the specials that are going on too is if you host a party for Pampered Chef or even Sipology, I'm sure you have some specials as well.
Right, we have a host special as well.
Yeah, so our host special for November and December is that if you host a party and qualify, which is $200 in sales, get a bunch of your friends together and buy some gifts for people. If you qualify, you can get 60% off of any one item or a set. If you go up to $750 in sales, which is really not that hard to do, you can get 2 items at 60% off. So, and there's also the quick cooker, which I will be doing an episode on the quick cooker, which is like an Instant Pot. So normally it's $249. It's on sale right now for $129. But if you host and get it at 60% off, it's $51.60.
Wow.
And I make like fall off the bone ribs in it. It is like in 30 minutes. It's so quick. And it's like a pressure cooker, but it's so safe. And yeah, stews, you make stew and chili, but for $51, like that's a great gift for someone if you have a wedding to go to, or even just a Christmas gift for someone. You have a student going off to university. Like, can imagine giving them a quick cooker? Like, it's crazy. It's such a great price. So anyways, and we have tons of recipes online.
Great. And the other thing I would like to mention is that I'm doing a fundraiser for the food bank here in Brampton. For every $20 that people donate, I will buy a scone mix, and this is called a sweet dip mix. So you can use this mix with the scones when you make them, and this flavors them. So this one in particular is a chocolate brownie sweet dip. So can you imagine your scones can be chocolate flavored scones. We have apple and a berry as well mixed. So so I'm doing that fundraiser. If anybody'd like to support the food bank, I'll place a big order at the end of November and then take it down to them in December. So and then the other thing you want to talk about, the Instagram giveaway as well. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Here's my pie so I used that pudding, and it's I poured it into a pie crust. Yeah, it's delicious. Like, you can eat it like a pie, or you can, you know, do it like a pudding cup, so everybody has their own individual cup. So there's that, and you're gonna get to try all of this, Heather. Okay, you get to sample everything.
I'm salivating, okay? I'm excited.
Yeah. So, and as I said, you know, I did the cinnamon covered donut holes from
They
that
look
pan.
amazing.
I haven't tried it yet, but our contractor came in and he
Got to sample one.
He got to sample one. Yeah.
And yeah, so the giveaway that we're
great.
having.
Yes.
So I have a green tea here, and I have our lovely little infuser.
That is so cute.
Yeah. So this one, the bottom comes off, and you put your tea in there, and then you place that in your cup.
Yeah.
And then this will hold it afterwards.
I forgot to show the self-cleaning. Do I have time?
It is quite a mess. Maybe people would like to see.
Well, the thing is, I got to pour out the rest of this into something.
There we go.
Because obviously, you know, I don't want to waste all this good stuff. Let me just find something to pour it in.
And maybe Heather wants to come and put some stuff in your hot chocolate.
Yeah, start topping it
okay?
up and decorating. Yes.
So this
Wow.
one's yours.
This one? Okay.
And hopefully it's still warm. Oh, nice and warm for you.
Wonderful. Thank
So
you so
feel
much.
free to grab
Okay,
some
am I
stuff.
allowed to take this thing out?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Let's see.
So we've got marshmallows, as we mentioned before. We've got broken cookies. We've got chocolate.
Would you put the whipped cream on first,
Whipped
and
cream.
then
Yes.
you
Is that
decorate,
okay?
or I don't know.
Whipped cream,
It's up to
yes.
you, or you could put the
Whipped cream,
marshmallows.
yes, all
Wait,
the time.
I think marshmallows
Marshmallow
go first,
first.
so they can melt, right?
What if I like whipped cream better than marshmallows?
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Can you tell?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Everybody's got
It's
their own way
whatever
of
you
doing
want
it.
to do.
And we
I was
can't,
only making a suggestion.
they can't
Yeah.
see you, Heather, so I don't know if you want to
Okay.
come.
I
I love
have
my spatulas.
whipped cream,
Yes, whipped cream.
and then I'm going to use candy sprinkles,
Candy canes
candy canes,
some pink
and some
sprinkles.
pink, and some Oreo thingies.
The only thing is, when I put this self-cleaning thing on, it's going to be all noisy again, so we can't talk.
There we go.
But all it is what you do is you fill this up, like you put this back on, and then you just, I can't do it sideways because I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what's on the other side. Did you get it done?
I did.
she's
It's
got
very
hers.
messy looking, but it's going to be delicious.
Yes.
She's got her all personalized.
Yes.
There we go.
So there it is. So what you do is you have to fill it up to 3 cups of water. So there's a line here that will show you. And then you just put a drop of detergent. And then you put the lid back on, and then you turn this button to self-clean. And then it will just start whizzing, and then it starts heating up the water so it's hot. And then after, it'll show you all the different times. And then once it's finished and it says end, you cancel. Then you take it off, take the lid off. You just pour out all that water, the soapy water, and then you just rinse it. And it's so easy. Like,
Wow.
it's unbelievable how easy it is to clean this thing.
Wow,
So-
that's a great feature, because
Yeah.
that's one of the things I find it's hard to get my blender clean
Well,
after.
yeah, with the blades down there, you don't really want to stick your hands in there. And you just got to make sure you don't submerge this in water, because there is like a motor down here, right? So it's just great, like, because once you clean it. You just pour all the soapy water out. Then you just kind of rinse it, and then I just put it over here to dry, and that's it.
There we go.
Yeah. So I think I'm not going to show it just because it's too noisy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
there's a video. There's a video if you want to go to the Pampered Chef website or the YouTube. There is a video about how to clean your blender. So
wonderful. Okay. So is there anything else you need to mention? Or
I think that's...
We got all your specials. We got all of our my wonderful specials.
And yeah, you can always call us, Kathy or I, for any
right. And we're going to be doing a party as well, right? A joint party.
Yes, yes. We're going to do a Pampered Chef and Sipology party.
So if you want some of these wonderful products,
just in time for Christmas, so we got to do it soon.
Right.
So
yeah, it'll be very
in case
easy
you
to
have
get them.
gifts you want to get to people. And I'm not sure about you, but I think mine's going to be a mystery host. I don't know how you're doing yours.
Oh, there you go. I thought you might want to be the host, but either way it works.
No, so what happens is, yeah, I've done this before, and it's always been really fun. So you place your order, and anybody who places an order, we actually put you in a draw at the end of the party, and that person will win all the host benefits. So
yes, I've done that recently too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's
a lot of fun.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. There we go.
I'll host it.
Oh,
well, that's what she's saying. She's doing it as a mystery instead.
Unless you want to host it.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who who gets everything until the end.
Exactly. So anyway, so that will be coming up. So watch for our IG giveaway. Also our party that we're going to be doing, our joint holiday party. And then in 2 weeks, I will be coming back, probably doing soups with Christine Hull. I also have Elvira Hopper coming on one of these days as well. So it could be, or it could be she's in 2 weeks. I can't remember. I have the schedule. So anyways,
let them know. Yeah.
I will let you know. Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.